as Parker White represents the United States against a hard-hitting Russian Ruslan Taramov. Vagan Johnson Carey of Denmark is the referee, and this guy is maybe the hardest hitter in the whole thing, huh?
I tell you, Skip, you're absolutely right. Parker White, only 18 years old, 6'2", from Richmond, California. Really got his hands full here in the middleweight. Ruslan Taramov, the Soviet champion, I tell you, he unquestionably was the hardest hitter we've seen. He'll just stand there, he puts his head in there, and he starts swinging, and he can hit.
So White is expected to have his hands full here.
This might be a good fight. White likes to mix it up, too. But he's got the reach advantage on this one. Much taller. He's got the reach. First American to whip a Soviet, Andrei Akolov. He beat him easily, 5-0 in the judges.
Not much action yet, but there's expected to be before this one comes to a close. Parker White of the USA, Ruslan Taramov of the Soviet Union.
Taramov beat Darren Allen, the 1968 world champion, here in January. I tell you, Parker's doing a good thing, though. The last guy we saw in there with him, he just went toe-to-toe with him and stood right there, and he's pretty tough to do that to. He battered that guy. Good run, right. White.
But Taramov right back to the attack.
He likes to get inside and just hang there. If you're going to punch with him inside, you're in trouble.
So far, White has been sticking and moving, and that's what he needs to do.
Absolutely.
A caution is given the U.S. boxer for holding.
You got to keep him away from you. And Parker White's doing a pretty good job. He's got that reach. You got to stick him with that right.
He's got to stay on that bicycle, or he might be in some trouble. Taramov, a big favorite here, but so far it's pretty even round.
And he's giving him trouble with that reach and height. You can't get to him. Keep moving. I think there's a little blood trickling down from Parker White's nose.
There's a right to the body by Taramov. He misses with a wild right lead.
Stick him and move.
He grazed him with that right, but did no damage. White still dancing. Landed with the jab. And another. Less than a minute remaining, round one.
3 American boxers in the final. Arthur Johnson.
Oh, there's a good right hand by Taramov. And another.
Boy, he can stick you.
White is bleeding.
White is bleeding from the nose.
White. White with a couple of jabs. 38 seconds left in the round. Look, good left hand by Parker White. Taramov with a right to the body. Another good jab by the U.S. boxer. He's fought a good first round.
Romalis Ellis, Arthur Johnson, and Parker White in the finals.
Right to the body by the Russian. Solid right hand by the Russian.
He's
good left by White.
He's on the pursuit. This kid is mean. That's where he likes it. Likes it right there. You got to get away from him there. He likes just stand there and punch with you from that position.
There's the bell. The first round is over. Well, we could be seeing an upset here. It appeared to us that Parker White might have won that first round, 2019. He's a big underdog against the Soviet champion, Ruslan Taramov.
Keep him out there with that right. Keep him off with the right. Tough for him to go up to that 6', 2.5" frame of Parker White. Soviet getting a little warning
for trying to hold him and hit him.
Incidentally, he's only 21 years old. 85 out of 89 fights. Winner.
And a lot of them by KO, boy. He is a strong puncher. White keeps dancing. That's what he must do.
Stick him. Move and stick him. Hit him with a couple of combinations and get away from that. We saw him just absolutely annihilate one guy, Lorenzo White. He knocked him out in the second round because Lorenzo White just chose to stand there with him and trade punches. Oh, he took a point away from him. Took a point away from him from slapping him. Now he's got that's a big point.
Yes, it is.
International rules. Crowd didn't like it, but he swings wildly inside, and he slapped him with it. Good call.
He's frustrated by the height advantage that Parker White possesses.
Point taken away by a Danish judge, Jensen Kerr. Get on your toes now. Minute and a half to go, halfway through the second round.
Another wild left hand by Taramov.
Taramov is getting outboxed.
He's very frustrated.
He is frustrated, exactly, Skip. Halfway through this bout, we got Parker White ahead. Let's see if he can hold it. Good left.
He lands the left hand.
And a good right. And another good right. Wait a minute. That's a standing 8 count, boys. A standing 8 count. Now you're going to see a guy get a little bit more mean, I would think. This guy's going to try to bully Parker White inside. Get away from him.
He's getting beaten with his...
You can't stand there with this guy. You'll land a good one. You got to watch slapping too, Mr. White.
50 seconds left in the round. Left hand by the Russian got home.
Boy, this could be a real big upset if he could hold it. 42 seconds left in the second round.
I wish he'd start dancing, though. He's in the corner.
That's exactly the Soviets' game. He likes it right there. He loves to just stand there.
30 seconds left in the round. White looks great. He lands a right. He lands a solid left. And a right. Taramov just keeps coming. He lands a good right hand.
But he's missing a lot in this fight. We haven't seen him miss that far. Get away from him. You don't want to stand there with this guy.
Oh, he's landed a solid right. White was shaken by it. 10 seconds left in the round. A good round for Parker White.
We got a big upset in the making here.
Back with the third round in a while. We go to the third round, an upset in the making perhaps. Parker White of the USA has looked great here. His reputation is that he fades in the final round. Let's see if that holds true here. Not so far.
He's going to trade punches with this guy. He's got to stick him and move. I know Roosevelt wanted him to move around a little bit. That's it. He switches from the left side to the right side and then decides to go back to the southpaw position.
The judges are from Ireland, the USSR, Romania, the U.S., and Great Britain. 2:35 left. White is the aggressor here, and that's surprising. Taramov has run into a buzzsaw in Moscow tonight. White just keeps sticking and moving with that left.
And Roosevelt Sanders in the corner. The coach is on his feet. He's very excited about this. I know he didn't expect this. Like Skip said, he's had a tendency to slow down in the third round. That point taken away in the second round is a big point. Warning.
2 minutes left in the bout.
Don't stand there with him. You stick him and move.
White is just fighting a magnificent bout.
He's getting a little bit tired, Skip.
He's holding on for dear life.
Stay active. A minute 45. You're going to stand there with him. I think he's too tired to move around.
White landed a good left. Oh, there's a good right by the Soviet fighter.
And hit him on the He hit him on inside.
A point taken away from the U.S. fighter, Parker White.
Hit him on the inside of the glove. That evens it up.
There's a good left by White. A good right by Taramov. Right to the body by Taramov. White is fighting the fight of his life.
Got to get away now. Cover up. Minute 22. This is what Ruslan would like.
But Parker White is the aggressor.
He sure is. He's giving him all he wants.
1:10 left. Taramov bullying his way in, but White matching him punch for punch here.
Now that they've traded that point penalties, each of them got a point taken away. I'll tell you, the last minute means everything.
Taramov is now the aggressor. He's got him on the ropes with 45 seconds left. White is hurting.
You got to move.
Standing 8 count.
You got to get away from this guy. You can't stand there with him.
35 seconds. Oh, solid right by Taramov. A left by Taramov.
That's what he wants. He got him there. He got Parker White tired. He's standing there trading punches with this guy.
Can he land? 22 seconds left.
Good fight.
Taramov a little arm weary, but he lands a solid left. White trying to fight back.
He might
Taramov
go.
all over it. 10 seconds left. White is almost out on his feet, as you see. But he gamely hangs on and throws leather.
They're going to hear a good cheer for this fight. What a fight.
It is over. And what a fight it was. We're going to stay here and wait for the decision. Each man had a point taken away in the bout.
And that might be the difference.
I think our guy won it, but
with that point taken away in the last round, I tell you, it evened it up. Without that slap, without that hit on the inside of the glove, Eric's got him on the ropes here. Now watch Taramov. He loves this. This is exactly, he's fighting his fight. He loves the body punch, and he's a hard hitter.
it could go either way. I thought that White won the first 2 rounds. It just with a point taken away, and I think the Russian won the final round.
What a great fight for Parker White, though, folks. I don't think anybody on the American boxing team or anybody with the Federation, the Olympic team, or anybody that's here watching thought that this kid had too big a chance in this fight.
He's changing his first name to Bomonti, which is warrior in Swahili, and boy, he proved it tonight, didn't he? He was a warrior tonight. He certainly was, win or lose. He's got nothing to be ashamed of. The referee is Vagen Jensen Kari of Denmark.
Just graduated from high school in June. Parker White, National Golden Glove champ in 1986.
You look at some of the third round action again, and it was toe-to-toe.
He hit him with the inside of the glove there.
There's the Soviet boxer.
The whistles you hear, they're some of the American contingent, the boxing team is hollering "Born in the USA," and this crowd doesn't like it.
Taking a long time for the referee to collect the ballots. Now we're ready. Let's see who won it. Was it White or was it Taramov? Did the kid from California pull it off?
It's close.
В этом бою победил Ruslan Taramov.
He won it 3-2.
Taramov got the decision, and Parker White is
3-2, a split decision. And it was a good fight and a nice, beautiful gesture by the Soviet, Ruslan Taramov. It was close. He knew it was a good fight.
the final round, the point he lost, and the domination of Taramov in the final round made up.
Listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd. It's up on its feet, Chip. They love it.
Terrible Tim Witherspoon defends his WBA heavyweight crown against #1 contender Frank Bruno. It was here that the sweet science of boxing was born and bred, and with the world's first heavyweight champions, James Figg and Daniel Mendoza, lived and fought. But for over a century, the heavyweight crown has eluded the British, though there have been some gallant attempts. In the 30s, Tommy Farr went 15 rounds with Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, but in the end, Farr lost, and Louis kept his crown. In 1963, a future king, Cassius Clay, entered the ring against the then pride of the English, Henry Cooper. Cooper stunned the boxing world with this knockdown in the 4th round. But between rounds, Clay caught his breath when he changed an allegedly slit glove. In the 5th round, Cooper's luck changed, and the fight was stopped. In '66, they met again with the same results. The 70s brought Joe Bugner. This heavyweight faced the likes of Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. But with Bugner's string of losses, the fans in England had lost all hope. until the arrival of this man, Frank Bruno, perhaps the most popular fighter this country has ever known. His devastating first-round knockout of Jurek Kotsia earned him tonight's shot at the long-sought-after heavyweight crown. In his way is terrible Tim Witherspoon. He's won the title twice and has every intention of taking it back home after tonight's battle.